Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
Woo! We're going to be watching more of the Clone Wars. We are on episode 9 of season 4. This one is called Plan of Dissent.
Good. Get the heck out of there.
Yeah,
Get out of there, guys.
I hope.
definitely, yeah.
So I'm assuming it's going to follow the arc with Krell, and we know how we all feel about him.
Oh my goodness.
We're still unsure, though, because he's
One
tough.
track
I
mind.
don't like how he leads. He does not have compassion for others. I guess he is a good soldier, good leader, but I don't think so. The clones
He's
don't
tunnel
think
vision.
so.
That's right.
Tunnel
yes, he
vision
does.
and has no remorse. He just doesn't care about, like, everyone's an object. It's
Yeah,
just
and
a
even
goal.
if-
You have to
Right,
achieve
If
the
they
mission,
succeed,
and
but
that's
at
it.
what cost? How many troopers did you lose?
right.
I love Rex so much.
Succeed.
He's
Rex
a
is
great
good.
leader.
He is.
He is so
He
good because even
definitely
though
is.
he's compassionate, he's still very good at his job. He is very smart when it comes to tactics and what to do
Sure
and how to
is,
keep
yeah.
people alive as best as you can. You
That's
know,
right.
That's right. And he even told the troopers, hey, we have to go by this guy. We have to do what he says. You know, let's try to, work with him and do the best we can. And then at the end, let's do a little sidestep and do it our way, kind of. And it worked.
Good, yeah.
yeah, he is good that way. Again, like because he has
trying to be
to stay
diplomatic.
in line, I
Oh,
guess, and it's hard because when he has a higher up like that just barking orders at him, he
Yeah.
has to follow them and still trying to do the right thing and still make his higher up look okay or look better because he can't really say too much. But yeah, it's true. So he's very good at that. Rex is awesome. I wish I had a little
Yes,
figure
he
for
is.
him.
Yes, he
But
is. Yeah, he
today I
does.
have Finn and Ray with me because they deserve to hang out, and I love
Wow.
their company. So thanks, guys. And I do have my windows open today because it's weird because it's December. It should be really cold
It's so
today, but it's
mild
actually
out.
pretty
Oh
comfortable.
my goodness.
Yeah.
So I have both windows open. So I apologize if you hear cars now and again, but that's me if you do hear that. So shall we, guys? We'll get into
Yes,
this
let's
and
do it.
talk after.
Yeah.
Don't like Krell. Just saying,
No.
as you know.
I want to know what Palpatine wants with Anakin.
Coffee.
Yeah. I'm
I'm still
curious
saying
about
coffee.
What was this?
Freaking
test?
coffee. All right, 409. The wise man leads, the strong man follows.
Jedi General Pong Krell and Captain Rex lead a battalion against a constant attack by a brutal enemy. Captain Rex's squad successfully captures a critical airbase.
Because they did
This
their own
further
thing.
fuels the mistrust
right.
of Krell's leadership.
The insurgents have stepped up their attacks, sir.
They want their base back. We cannot let our guard down for a moment.
There's a transmission from General Kenobi.
I'll take it in the tower.
Uh-oh, what's he doing?
How's it coming? Tricky piece of hardware.
General Kenobi, do you read me?
Their attacks have increased, and their long-range missiles are forcing us to retreat from our positions. If orbiting,
General Kenobi?
having difficulty transmitting.
We'll just have to take that capital regardless of the missiles.
Regardless of the missiles. Ooh, talk about pixelation.
Oh, right.
Right.
Yes.
It just gives him more opportunity to do whatever he wants.
Containers
Yeah.
searched and all weapons prepped and loaded.
Shouldn't we coordinate our attack?
General Kenobi has his hands full, same as us. We need to throw everything we have at them.
Okay.
Now! You are smart enough and loyal enough to obey my orders. Now prep those troops.
Oh, boy.
He is terrible.
Yes.
Great, another suicide mission. Obviously, General Krell knows what he's doing. Do you really think he doesn't
I
care
don't
if he
know.
loses
That's being
men?
so loyal.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
He has no respect for us. Listen, I don't agree with him either, but I don't have a better plan. What about using these starfighters to destroy the supply ship? We can sneak right past their blockade, get where our ships can't.
They get better ideas all the time.
Yeah, they
He does.
do.
Yeah, he does.
With the starfighters, we could sneak past the supply ship's defenses. We take it out, we cut off the arms to the capital.
I'm afraid I can't afford to waste any clones on frivolous
Oh,
adventures.
well, but you can do it
Yeah,
your
right.
way.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Everyone
yeah.
to take the capital.
The assault on the capital will continue as planned. So that's it?
Everyone's
We
gonna
just
rebel.
march into those missiles? If Hardcase can fly one of these things, we all can. Yeah, he wasn't really flying. More like avoiding crashing. We'll be blasted out of the
Did
sky.
pretty good.
Okay.
He has a man bun. I like man buns though. A lot of people are against this.
Yeah.
As long as it's not ratty.
Just following orders. I'm sorry. I cannot just follow orders when I know they're wrong. Especially when lives are at stake. Fives, where are you going? To round up some pilots.
I do agree with Fives. It sucks though.
I do too.
You don't want to break. I know. What do you do?
I know nothing, I would say, if I was Rex.
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
Until now.
Oh,
What are you doing? If I knew, I wouldn't be doing it.
oh my God, that's like, ooh.
Gotta practice somewhere.
It's almost like he's trying to balance, and yet
No,
he's
yeah.
maneuvering it
Whoa.
with his hands.
What's going on down there?
Hey, I got this. Nothing's out of control down
Until he
here.
gets hit.
Why have the
Oh.
alarms been triggered?
Gee, nothing's out of
Just
control.
trying to see if they work.
Safety drill, sir.
Okay.
Hey, whoa.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, no.
no!
My God.
Okay, maybe
Whoa.
Crow was right. You shouldn't do this.
Ooh.
Just level your heads.
Now it's gonna be perfect. Krell comes in.
It's a malfunction. No harm done.
Explain this now.
The fighter went haywire, and had I not been able to get control of it, something worse might have happened.
That's a good excuse,
true?
Oh
but
my gosh.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Do
Lock
it.
down these fighters. I don't want anything else exploding.
okay.
jeez.
Nice.
It still sucks, but I thought he was gonna really do
Yeah.
something to
I
them.
won't be able to get near them. I'm in, regardless of the consequences. Flying these
And they keep
fighters
saying that, so I
blind
feel like the
Yeah, yeah.
consequences are gonna be pretty bad,
I'm
worse than
in.
they think.
Gosh.
We just need a plan. Hitting their main reactor from the inside. Well, that won't be so tough.
See, that idea runs with the
That's
family.
right.
I found my pilots. We're going after that supply ship. Are you out of your mind? It's the right thing to do. We have to try. I can't help you when you get caught.
Aw, I love Rex.
Oh, gee, yeah.
See, there's Fives. He's really trying
Yeah.
Okay.
for the right reasons. I get it. I love their tattoos and stuff.
Hey, Dub. Wake up. Where are they? Who? You know. We have to tell the general. No, you can't. We have to tell him. Do you really want to be court-martialed?
Oh, no.
So you don't know anything.
Oh, wow.
I know, but when you have that guy, he's
I know,
gonna
right?
get you in more trouble.
You know, I'm only doing this because I don't like him. I'm
Okay.
just doing it for fun.
I like him.
Okay, it doesn't.
Well, that will bring some confusion, at least.
Right.
Looks like they think we're on borrowing, all right. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
I authorized the recon of the Delta in preparation for your attack on the capital.
You took it under your own authority to launch such a reconnaissance? I want that report. As soon as they are back.
We are going to
telltale.
speak with the general, sir. Regarding what?
Break time is over. Get back to work.
There they are.
Can't
Wow.
help it.
Impossible. The probability of that is 10,003 to 1.
There you go.
Wow, here we
Play
go.
the lottery.
Wow.
Yeah, well, he has that figured out.
Hey, nice.
Strengthen our defenses.
Reactor core locked.
Oh no. Just in time. It's gonna come back.
Can't turn back now. Cover me.
Whoa.
Hardcase, get
Oh, guys.
trust me. I got a plan. Follow this
Watch
one.
out, you're gonna get shot.
Out of
Oh
here.
my gosh.
Shot.
Whoa.
Live to fight another day.
He's smiling. Oh, no.
gosh.
Faster, faster. Oh, it's like rattling.
Yeah.
Oh.
They did it.
But they told.
Where's
someone told.
Hardcase? He didn't make it. General Crow would like to see them in the tower.
Yeah,
Oh,
that guy
boy.
ratted.
Darn it.
They've also committed a serious crime by directly disobeying my order.
The order to attack the cargo vessel was mine. If there's a punishment to be given, it should be directed toward me. I request that his admission of guilt be denied and full blame placed upon me.
They will be court-martialed, and they will be executed.
I knew there was going to be more.
God.
And he was so worried about
wow.
losing them doing it.
Oh no.
Oh, that is
So he
Oh,
lost,
so
he
his
lost all
ends.
intruders
How
doing it
negative.
anyway.
Compassion.
Can't stand him.
Oh, yeah.
I know he's
just-
going again by the rules. Like, he's so strict on that and doesn't
That's
care
right.
about life. He doesn't. He only has a mission, and because they crossed him, they're gonna die. They were successful. They
compassion.
actually
No, he
completed the
doesn't have.
mission and lost the guy doing it. They were brave. They broke the rules. What do you guys feel like? How do you
I know.
feel about
And,
that?
and initially, when they wanted to do that and they brought it up to him, he's like, I don't want to lose any troopers. It was only, I mean, clearly they did it with three of them. There was minimal casualties were going to be had.
Yeah.
And here now he's going to kill them anyway. So
No,
Yeah, and again, he's
tired,
only
he's-
seen like statistics in his favor, numbers to help him
That's right.
out, to help his cause out, not as like, oh, well, if we could save these many lives, then that's even better. He's
That's
just seeing
right.
these numbers. So yeah, like there has to be more there. He's too bullheaded, and for him to have such a reputation of being like this great leader that, you know, just destroys many lives and all the destruction,
That's right.
money,
He's got a
vision
lives.
to
Like,
be a great leader. I just
That's
don't
right.
see it. And I just think it's for Palpatine's purpose that he's
Yeah.
doing this.
Oh,
and again, like
probably.
that just stuck in our brains because that's the first thing he said when we saw him, where he's like, "Oh, Anakin, Palpatine needs you." Ha 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 ha.
Oh,
The
yeah,
laugh,
right?
but
Yeah, in the middle of a battle.
that
middle
they're
of,
succeeding at. You know, they were doing
Yeah.
a pretty good job. I mean, like it was bad. I mean, there was a lot of deaths all around, but
Yes.
Anakin was right with them, and they were actually moving forward and making good progress that way until he showed
That's
up,
right.
and then everything was like. I feel like he's destroying all the clones. I agree with most of them where they're like he's resentful towards clones, which we know, but he's actually
Yeah.
using that in his tactics because he just hates them and he doesn't care. So the more he can destroy, the better. But that also is bad because on the Republic side, the clones, unfortunately, like I like the clones, but they were bred for war. And for him to use, if you want to see them as things, which I absolutely don't, they're freaking humans, but you're still destroying property that if you have a better way to go about things, like Rex and his group, you could actually, you know, succeed and actually save money and save property damage, you know? It just it sucks.
and
in
you're
how he
using
thinks.
the
Yes, yeah.
opposition's equipment. They're not using anything else but there. And they got into
Yeah.
where they needed to go. I mean, and until the droid saw them. Oh, it was
Yeah.
good.
That's right.
I mean, that was
Of
really
course.
smart for them to do that because, yes,
Yeah.
using their machines, and they were able to go up there and even said a lot of other, you know, ships flying around were not attacking them, thinking they were from the planet. So that worked out well. They were concealed going up there.
That's good.
I love the droids, the simple droids that we love.
Oh, no. I
How they
think
again,
you
oh
hear
no,
them.
oh, it's an intruder, ah. But poor Hardcase, like he was such a great
Yes.
character. He was very
Yes.
brave and smiling at the end. He knew he was going to kill himself trying to save his friends to
That's
complete the
right. He
mission.
sacrificed
That's right,
himself
yes,
for
yeah.
the mission. That's right.
To actually think that through, like how loyal is that? Because it shows how caring he is as well, because he wants to complete the mission, but he cares about his friends too, enough to actually think it through, jump out of his aircraft, which is damaged anyways, but still, like now you're exposed to all these laser blasts, so you can easily die a lot easier. And then you're going over, you know, you just have a lot of time to process, oh crap, I'm gonna die. Like, and he didn't panic or anything. He was just on mission. He went and he blew it up, and even was smiling and saying like, live to fight
wow.
another day. And he was
Yeah.
smiling when he said it. So he was very loyal, and he was like the exact mix that I love, where he isn't blindly loyal, where he doesn't think facts or think correctly. Like he
That's right, yeah. That's
rebelled
good.
and did the right thing and still protected his friends. So I was totally there with him. Hardcase was amazing. Sad to lose
Yes.
him.
Oh,
I want to
sad,
say I hope
yeah.
he survived
Very
that,
sad,
but there's
yeah.
no way, because
No
if
way.
anything,
No, he's
he didn't
gone.
survive the
He's
blast,
gone.
but he's up, way up above in space,
Oh,
not space,
wow,
way
yeah.
up in the sky, you know. So like,
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
And Krell did acknowledge that they did succeed, but at the cost of being court-martialed and executed now. So
No
thanks, but no
thanks.
thanks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. God.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's like, the thing
don't
is,
care.
he acknowledged that they won, but it was against his, his
That's
rules.
right.
So,
Yeah.
of course, like, he is very against that, and he's following
He
it
has
by the
very
book.
strict rules.
And if he was going to be compassionate, he could have said, yes, you were successful, but, we're going to have to put you in trial, for, you might have to go to jail for some time.
Well,
but
that's what it sounded like they were
That's
going to
just-
do, and he just took it even farther to the
yeah,
worst.
he's like, no, we're just going to
Execute.
execute
Because
you.
court-martialed, I don't know how bad that could be for clones, like how they do that, but execution, like that's the final, of course, like
That's right.
worst thing
Yeah,
ever.
because a clone is bred for war. So if they're going to put him in jail, they might as well just kill him because they're not useful to the Republic.
I hope they don't think that way. I think that's
I
just
hope
Krell.
not.
I think that's just Krell thinking
That's
like that.
Yeah.
That's
For
true.
them to be
think
that
it'll go that
loyal,
far.
and the Jedi aren't that dark. I don't think to be like that. I think it's
Someone's
just a Krell thing.
gotta let Obi know what's going on.
Yeah, so I think Krell is just so hard, and he's using the worst punishments because he wants to get his point across that you can't betray me, you can't,
That's right.
like break my rules. This is what you have to do, or else it's your life. Because he just
Yes.
doesn't care
right,
about
yeah.
clones. And see, if Obi was doing that, court-martialed or whatever, he most likely wouldn't do that. He wouldn't
Yeah.
want a clone to die because of,
Of course not, yeah.
of reasons.
But on the
right.
other hand, he wouldn't have let it go this far. He would have listened to them and
would have.
probably went along with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Probably,
he's
yeah.
With
he's
Anakin.
awesome. I can't wait till they're back in
Not
the picture
Krill.
again. Anakin's
Yeah.
been missing this whole time, so
That's
the question
right.
still stands. What did
What
Palpatine
happened?
want
Yeah.
with him? What did he say that
That's
was so
right.
important? Maybe some stuff from the movies is going on now. I don't know. Please let us know.
Yeah.
But like, what was Anakin doing at this moment? And I still say it's coffee until I know.
Coughing.
Yeah, right. Oh my god. But yeah, so I feel bad for Hardcase, and I love the clones together.
yeah.
It's fun hearing like what they have to say and how strongly opinionated they are. Like, they aren't blindly just following orders. Some are more dedicated than
good.
others.
Some are
but
more dedicated and just told the general, and now their comrades are going to pay the price.
yeah. And how they
No,
would
it's
just
the same.
debate what was right, what wasn't right. Well, we have orders. This is what we're supposed to do. And Rex, it's so hard for him being the captain because he's in this hard
is.
place
Yeah.
where he knows right from wrong, but it gets all mixed up when you're trying to follow orders. Like,
That's
you
right.
severely
And they're
get punished,
crazy orders.
especially with
I
this
think
guy.
They are with him. Oh,
Yeah,
God,
so
big
that's
trout.
hard. But I do love all the clones debating together, and I'm all about being loyal, but not being blindly loyal. Like, you have to
That's right,
understand,
yeah.
like, okay, right from wrong. You still have to understand the difference between the two. And just because someone's barking orders at you, yes, that's your job, but that could be in so many different areas, like in history and stuff too. It's like you have these orders, but if you're told to kill someone that's innocent, I don't know. It just
And
But
Krell
what
doesn't
makes it
even
right?
listen. Krell doesn't even learn from his mistakes. Like the last battle, it wasn't in his favor to do what he was planning. Now here again, he's still not listening. Well, you'd think he'd have a more open ear to listen to a different tactic, but he just shuts him down. He doesn't care. It's his
No,
way
he
or the highway.
doesn't.
So
Definitely not.
this is probably obvious to most people. I don't know if a lot of you thought this at this point. Again, we're blind to this, but just how Krell is so bullheaded and how hateful he is towards clones. And because of Palpatine in the beginning, when he's like, Palpatine needs you, and Disney does like to make certain characters look really evil. I like Krell's design a lot and his animation when he talks. It's very cool right here. Like, it's very fluid, and
Yeah,
and he
his
looks
teeth
so
are really-
aggressive all the time. So just judging that, I really think that he is working for Palpatine in the bad way. I mean, we know that Palpatine has so much control
Probably, yeah,
already,
definitely.
but I think he is part of the dark side or whatever, and I think that he's trying to destroy as many clones as he can, so the Separatists win or
The
whatever. I don't know, but
possibility.
it would
Yeah.
make more sense that way,
Yeah.
because just to destroy, even if you don't care about human life, if you don't see clones as freaking human, which they are, and they matter, but the fact that if they're just property and you're just destroying property all the time that you could use, and his thinking is just like, oh, well, we need to save them all for this mission just to get bombed.
Yeah.
It makes
Right.
no freaking sense.
Right,
so
because
it's
he
just an excuse.
didn't think the clones were going to succeed. So now they just blew up the supply center. So they just ruined his plan. If he is on the dark side,
Yeah.
That's right.
just
Yeah.
ruined
Honestly-
his plan. So of course he's ticked off, and of course he's going to try to,
So maybe that's why he's
That's
even
what
more
I'm
saying.
mad. I just know he has a lot of pride and everything too, and
so he could just be just tunnel vision. It's my way.
I really thought in that moment at the end that Krell, after he said you're going to get executed after you're court-martialed, I thought he was going to take it in his own hands and kill one of them. I really thought that was going to happen. I was like, holy crap, he's going to like take out his lightsaber and kill someone right now just to make a point. Because
then I'd be on the horn with Obi saying, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what would happen there because it's all chaotic right now and they can't even contact Obi, clear. They can't like contact him in a clear way, so he was all pixelated in blocks.
Yeah,
I like how they showed
like
that
Legos.
Too.
Oh, it was, yeah.
Yeah, it's like all 3D still, and a lot better than we have good technology now, but just in that way, it's like way better. But then it's still like all blocked up.
Maybe it was deliberate though.
Maybe, yeah, because he said that the signal's getting blocked.
Yeah.
Most likely, that's why it's so
yeah.
good.
Oh, we have to do my way.
Yeah, so Krell, he's getting away with a lot,
That's
he could have taken that into his own hands, and I felt like he could have killed one of them to be like, see, this is what happens. And what would Rex do at that point? He could try to rebel. I don't know.
And the guys are going to know who ratted on him. The guys are going to know, so that's going to be another conflict too within each other.
Yeah.
Even more division.
See, and that's what's hard too, because everyone's trying to do the right thing in their own way, or just not get in trouble.
Yes, they don't want to be court-martialed either. They don't want to be in trouble,
which probably made things worse in this case. Yeah. So, anyways, can't wait to watch more of the show. Kind of ended on a negative note, but can't wait to watch the next one. I'm assuming it's going to continue the story. At least I hope so, because to end it like that would suck. So, anyways, jumping another arc, and we don't know what happens to those guys, And Fives, he's so amazing. I really like him a lot, and his group too. The guy flying and laughing a lot. I liked him, just a jokester. That would be me flying, woohoo, as a clone. So they're very smart, and again, I love learning more about them. And the same voice actor again does all the clones, so it's so fun hearing that they're different people, and you take it that way, like I know it's the same voice actor, but when I hear him as Fives or Rex or anyone else, I'm like, oh yeah, he does actually sound like that character. So there must have been a lot of training involved there too, to be like, okay, well now you're this guy, and you have to do it separately and then mix in the voices later, so that way you're not like thrown off by having like Rex's personality in Fives or something, So very interesting. I love it, and great too to have the one voice actor. God forbid he's sick or something, he can come in and play 10 people now. We don't have him for 10 clones. So you have to skip this episode, do something else. But thank you for being so talented and doing their voices, because I love it. Yeah, he's very good at them. So anywho, guys, thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays. I hope you had a good Christmas. Merry Christmas if you're watching on Patreon. Happy New Year if you're watching on, well, either way, but on YouTube. And we'll see you very soon as always.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Happy holidays.
Until next time. Subscribe.
Yes.